Hey guys, it's Cyclops with Demon Raiders Airsoft, and just for this video today, I just wanted to show you the differences, and I just wanted to compare these two plate carriers, because I know these two plate carriers are, in my opinion, they are the most popular plate carriers on the market right now. The JPC and then the 6094. I know there's a lot of people asking which ones they should get. Um, I do have a decision. I'm not going to say that yet. I'm going to state all the pros and cons, but I know which one I prefer. Okay, so starting with the JPC, let's see the difference between these two. This one up top already has a built-in admin pouch, which I really like a lot. I can carry knives, chapstick, whatever, maps. I usually will carry a couple Allen wrenches in there. And I don't know if you could tell the difference, but last time I did my JPC video, it was very minimal, and now I have actually quite a lot of things on it. I'll get into that in a sec though. As you can see, I have 6 mags up front, med shears, and I hold them down with a little Velcro strap. Carry 2 more mags here on the side. And then over on this side, I carry a Phantom Gear smoke grenade pouch. And I either carry a Thunder Bee or just this fake grenade. And these are both Phantom Gear pouches, and they're really, really good. They're made of Cordura, and they're really cheap, and they're really good. Let's see, moving on over here. I have another Phantom Gear pouch. This is a double mag pouch or radio pouch. It's really just a miscellaneous whatever pouch. I carry just 2 mags in here. Sometimes I'll throw a radio in. Depends. I have 2 chem lights and a Sharpie. And then I have a IFAK EMT pouch. I carry a foam grenade, the same stuff I carry there. Zip ties, motion detector, etc. And I've actually really changed this since the last time I showed it to you. Last time I showed it to you, I was only carrying 8 mags. Now I'm carrying 10, and I can carry 12 with the 6094. So, for people who say that the JPC you can't carry as many things as you would with the 6094, that is complete BS. There's no way that's true. I'm carrying roughly the same amount of stuff with the JPC that I am with the 6094. The 6094 is really great because I can just carry so much crap. But you know what? The JPC has matched that. The JPC can carry just as much friggin' crap. I mean, the only difference is the only difference with these two right now is that I don't have this pistol mag pouch here. I leave it blank. And on the back, I keep it blank. I just have a carabiner for my sling. This I just have a radio pouch. And the difference is that this is just so much friggin' lighter, and I'm carrying the same amount of stuff. The only thing is just carries 2 more mags. Other than that, they're carrying the same friggin' stuff. And you know what? This is way lighter than that. That is, in my opinion, not as comfortable as this. Anyway, you know what? I just think the JPC beats the 6094 on that. It can carry the same amount of stuff and is still lightweight. I mean, that really surprised me, and it's very comfortable. The 6094 is comfortable too, but with all the stuff it can carry, I think this wins that. I mean, I know people talk about how this is better for 6-hour plus games, but most people don't play games that are 6 hours plus, and you know, I think I really don't know. I haven't worn this for 6 hours either. I haven't worn either for 6 hours. I think the most I've worn the 6094 is for 4 hours, and the most I've worn this is for 3 hours. So you know what? That's all I can tell you. But I think this one can carry just as much stuff as that and is lightweight, and I think that's a big pro in my opinion. That gets a lot of points for that. And let's see, another thing to tell you about since I last showed you this vest is last time I didn't have a sling on here. This time I do. And that was one of my big cons. That was one of my big question marks with making this a primary play carrier, is that how can I use, where am I going to put a sling? Usually what I would do is I take a 1-point and I just tie it to the back of the carry handle like I've done on my 6094. And that on the 6094, this sling has just, it's like the best sling setup I've ever done. It's the friggin' best thing in the damn world. Okay. I feel, like I said in my last one, I feel like 1/8 of the weight of the gun. That's it. And with this, I was worried. I didn't know what to do with my sling. I didn't know how I was going to use it. And I just decided to just use my Magpul MS2 sling, and that works really well. Because it's a 1-point sling, and I can just easily turn it into a 2-point and back to a 1. So I really like this sling. It's really, really great. That solves the sling problem for me. It's not as good as the 6094 sling setup, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Let's see. Looks. Now, looks is a big. I like looking cool. Okay, I like having my gear look awesome and stuff. I mean, that's why the antenna's here, that's why the strobe's there, that's why the tourniquet's here, that's why this is here close to chem lights. There's a reason, okay? Do I use this strobe? No. Am I going to be healing somebody's leg? Probably not. Probably not playing airsoft. So looks is a big thing to me, okay? And I know a lot of you won't admit that, but you know what? It's true. Looks is pretty important to an airsofter. Okay, so I think that the 6094 looks better than the JPC in a loadout. Alright, in my opinion it does. With my fast bump and my Swordens in a loadout, I think the 6094 looks way, way better. I'll show you a picture. And yep, that's me at Jericho. Anyway, I just think this one doesn't look as good. I think it's just not as cool looking as the 604 in a full loadout. But that's my opinion. Okay, another difference is that I can use comms on this. Using comms on this is just, it's a squeeze. It's a real tight fit getting comms onto this. I either have to put it up here and have it right by my neck and chin or jawbone, and I don't like putting it here because then it interferes with my mags. So that is a con about this, is that has more space up top for me to put various things like you know, this, and I can put a Sharpie here. I had a bigger upper chest space on this than I do on this. So I know I've seen other people with comms problems, and how I saw somebody who had to put their comms down here. I'm sure you all know who that is. Okay, so let's go over how comfortable each of these vests are. I think that the 6094 is very comfortable. After a while, it can kind of itch my neck, but I don't wear a collared shirt when I airsoft. I don't wear a collared combat shirt. I just wear a true spec one, and it doesn't have a collar. So the shoulder straps kind of itch my neck at times. But this is just really, really comfortable, as it's just, it just breathes so well. It's neoprene mesh, Cordura. It's just, they built it just so perfectly so that it feels great. And I really, really like this. They're both really comfortable, but I have to say the JPC wins in being comfortable. See, Molly space, that's another big one. Alright, I have my own thoughts on Molly space for this. Now, the 694 definitely has way more Molly space, without a doubt. It has just tons more. The back has tons of Molly space compared to the back of the 6094, which is kind of cramped. You don't have as much, and you can't put as much stuff on the back as you can on this. But like I said before, this is how I run it. I don't run my plate carriers with anything on the back. I run them with stuff all on the front and on the sides. And the fact that the JPC can carry all the things I'm carrying on the 6094 is just, that is so great to me. And I'll give you the final verdict now on my opinion between the 6094 versus the JPC. I say the JPC wins. I like the JPC better than the 6094. That's my opinion. Just because it's just so much more comfortable. When I'm wearing it, I feel no weight. I feel very, very little weight. And I'm carrying the same amount of stuff as I'm carrying on the 6094. I've said that tons of times, but I mean, it just amazes me how much lighter everything feels on this. It's just, this is such a great plate carrier, and it wins, in my opinion. Now, if you have any questions or objections or comments, tell me. I'd be happy to hear. So, yeah, make sure you comment, rate, subscribe. We got more videos coming out. Thank you. Goodbye.